Suresh was running scared in the garden. An arrow was continuously chasing him. Suresh was running ahead, and arrow was running behind him. Suresh got tired while running and stopped. As soon as Suresh stopped, the arrow pierced the palm of his right hand. Suresh's palm started bleeding profusely, and he was screaming in pain, "Save me, save me. It is hurting a lot." After some time, hearing his painful voice, his best friend Dinesh came and asked how all this happened. Suresh told that I climbed a tree to pluck mangoes in the garden, and as soon as I plucked the mango and came down, an arrow started chasing me. Seeing the arrow coming towards me, I started running, and as soon as I got tired and stopped, the arrow pierced my palm. Seeing the poor condition of his friend, Dinesh tied a cloth on his hand and dropped Suresh at his home. After coming home, Suresh had dinner, then lay down on the bed and fell asleep, groaning in pain. Next morning, when Suresh woke up, he thought how was it possible that an inanimate arrow was chasing him, and later the arrow only pierced his palm, whereas the arrow could have pierced his chest also, but it did not happen. Suresh remembered the whole story from the beginning, that he came to the garden, and after seeing the juicy mango, he got greedy in his mind and climbed the mango tree to pluck the mango. After plucking the mango, Suresh came down, and only after that the arrow. It means that whoever steals in the garden, the arrow will definitely harm him. That is, the arrow is being operated by some invisible power which is protecting the garden. On the other hand, Ramdin, the owner of the garden in the village, was going towards the garden after serving his parents. Ramdin was a very ideal son. He used to wake up early in the morning and serve his old parents, give them medicines on time, then go to the fields, and then in the evening he would go to his garden, water the trees, and apply fertilizer. His daily routine was like this. Seeing his spirit of service, Lord Vishnu became happy and came in his dream at night and said, "Son Ramdin, I am very happy to see your service towards your parents. Ask for any boon, I will give it." In the dream itself, Ramdin said, "Lord, I am so busy in daily work that I am unable to take care of the garden, and the villagers steal the fruits due to which my income reduces, and I suffer losses. Lord, whether I stay in the garden or not, should all the fruits of my garden always be protected. No one should be able to steal." Lord Vishnu, saying Tatastu, I meditated within myself. When Ramdin woke up the next morning, he saw that there was an arrow placed on his bed. He did not understand what this arrow was doing there. He did not even remember the dream completely. Without thinking much, he went about his daily work and took the arrow along with him while going to the garden in the evening. As soon as Ramdin reached the garden, the arrow suddenly started flying in the air and said, "Ramdin, from today onwards I will completely protect your garden." At first, Ramdin got scared, but then he remembered the night's dream in which Lord Vishnu had given him a boon. Now there was a glow on Ramdin's face, and he felt confident that now no one would be able to steal in the garden. Ramdin happily walked towards home and started thinking in his mind that now his income will increase so that he will be able to take better care of his parents. Days and months passed, and Ramdin became completely devoted to the garden. Now he would go to the garden once a month or sometimes once in 2 months, neither meeting the trees nor watering them nor caressing them. Gradually, the trees stopped bearing fruits and all the trees withered. Ramdin could not understand why this was happening. He started feeling worried because his income suddenly stopped. The harvest was just enough to make ends meet. He started praying to Lord Vishnu, "Lord, please find a solution to my problem and save me from this crisis." One night, the Lord again came in his dream and said, "Tell me, son Ramdin, what happened? Why are you so worried? Whatever has happened to you is your karma. You used to go to the garden as per the first rule, used to talk to your trees, used to give them love. He used to water and apply fertilizer, and they would bear juicy fruits. But as soon as you found the arrow, you stopped doing your duty. Hey, the arrow is only meant to protect the garden, but it is not too late. You should start doing your duty, everyone. It will be all right." Ramdin woke up in the morning, and this time he remembered the dream completely. To correct his mistake, he started taking care of the garden, and after a few days the whole garden became green and juicy fruits started growing again. Ramdin's condition now became better than before, and he understood that life can become better only by working.